Two receivers to the left, two over to the right, working from right to left across the radio dial. Takes a snap, Malott looking to throw. Aaron out over to the near side, and this one's caught! And he's free! 20, 10, touchdown, Bobcats! 1st and 10, South Dakota State with the ball moved up to their own 42-yard line. One receiver left, one over to the right. By formation, they'll fake the handoff, rolling out, over to the right. Oladokun looking to go deep, but he's got no one open. And he's down! Amandre Williams with the sack. Strong in the backfield with Oladokun. Takes a snap, dropping back on 1st down, looking left. This ball's caught, and another one of those hook and ladders, but the ball's on the ground. Bobcats have it. Daniel Hardy with the football, and the Bobcats have punched their ticket to the national championship. They're off to Texas. Well, here we go, the biggest one of them all at the FCS level, the national championship. From Frisco, Texas, coming to you loud and proud across our 14 affiliates on the Bobcat Radio Network and broadcasting Bobcat football all season long. It started in August, and it ends in the biggest game here in January. Alongside Dan Davies and Mikey Ryder, a couple of former Bobcats, I'm Zach Mackey on the Bobcat Radio Network here for the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth.
The Bobcats, the Bison. This is the FCS National Championship game.
It's a snap, and he's rolling out over to the right. That time Cam Miller, and it's over the head of Hunter Lipke. His intended target down the field. It was Simeon Woodard in coverage that time, and they were trying to go after one of those shots right out of the gate, but he way overthrew his fullback that time.
Yeah, good coverage there. Just trying to hit that fullback, as you mentioned, Hunter Lipke right up the seam, tried to leak him out there. Bobcats not fooled.
Cam Miller working at quarterback. He's been that quarterback the last couple of weeks now. He's got a man standing to his left in Christian Watson. They give it off to Watson now, and Watson sat down that time by Callahan O'Reilly. A big loss that time, and that will push him back a bit. That's a Christian Watson that time who, again, has been riddled with injury the last couple of weeks. He didn't play the whole playoffs, but he's back playing for the title game.
Yeah, and he's electric. They're going to try and do whatever they can to get the ball, including getting it to him in the backfield, as we just saw. Great defense there, a pin and play a pin and pull play where they pull a couple extra linemen, and good gap scheme, good fits there by the Bobcat defense.
Tamik Williams is standing to the left now. Quarterback Cam Miller, that is. Two receivers left, one over to the right, looking to throw this time, and it is caught. A 1st down catch on the other side of the 30. This time holding right in front of the sideline. That time it is Christian Watson. They go to him again, and it's again Simeon Woodard who knocks him out of bounds. 1st and 10, and the ball moved up down to the North Dakota State 36-yard line.
Yeah, nothing but just a little fade ball. They're playing cover 2 to Simeon Woodard's side. He just is sitting in his flat area. He needed to sink for a little bit more depth, forcing Cam Miller to put a little more arc on that football, buying a safety some time over the top. Unfortunately, didn't get that done, and pretty easy pitch and catch on the outside.
All right, two receivers to the right, one over to the left. They'll send a man in motion, give it off to Williams. Now Williams is going to be brought down that time. Amandre Williams coming up on the side. Amandre making his now 66th tackle of the season. It is a 3-yard pickup, and it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good play there. Amandre Williams on the outside, staying home. Good safe tackle, getting around legs. What a productive player Amandre's been all season, both run and pass.
All right, 10-10 remains in the first quarter. There is no score in the national championship game. Montana State, North Dakota State. Go with a receiver spread out over to the left. It's a tight end sitting down on the line of scrimmage. Fakes the handoff this time. Miller looking to throw. Up in the pocket's got plenty of time. He lets one fly, and this one is incomplete. Off the hands of his intended receiver. Running down the field this time. Ty Okada in coverage. Good to see him back in coverage. And he was trying to get it into the tight end, Josh Babbitts.
Yeah, great discipline there. Bobcat defense. Ty Okada running in the hip pocket there, that tight end. And they tried to get it to in the seam, but really good coverage, leaning and locating, as they call it, making it a tough ball. Really good on-the-ball production. Good to see Ty Okada back out there.
Sets up 3rd and 7 now with the ball resting on their own 39-yard line for North Dakota State. Two receivers over to the left. They've got a 2 tight end set. Empty backfield now as Watson will motion his way over to the left. Nobody back there with Miller. Miller looking to throw. Now he's rolling up into the pocket, sees the open seam, and Callahan O'Reilly is stopped up by the official that time. He ran right into the back of the official in the middle of the field, and that left an open seam. And Miller gets a big run up the middle, takes it into Bobcat territory down to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know that Cam Miller gets enough credit for his athleticism back there. He is a pocket passer, but very capable on the running game. And if he doesn't like what he sees, he's able to escape as he just did, and is able to move the chains.
All right, into Bobcat territory for the first time of this game. 9:20 remains in the first quarter. Here from Frisco, Texas. 2 tight end set, 1 receiver over to the left. Long back eye, this time from Lipke. Lipke will get the handoff, running over to the right. Second back through, continues his way past the 40, and is going to be knocked down close to a first down marking. He takes it down to the 37-yard line. It is going to be a first down that time for North Dakota State to continue to move the
holding, number 67, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
Oh, we'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Move back.
Absolutely. Good play call there by North Dakota State. Clearly they had held a guy trying to scrape over the top. It was just a simple outside run play. And they were one man short, the Bobcat defense was, but luckily they get a holding call there, moving back the Bison.
All right, so that will take it back into North Dakota State territory. The ball resting on their own 47-yard line. It's 1st and 15 now for this bunch. 1st and 16. They'll take the snap this time over to the right side. Williams now whistling his way through past the 50. He'll take it down to the 47-yard line. They'll get back to where they started up.
Quincy Patterson there on the carry. Man, he is a load back there. He's going to get a lot of quarterback run game. The transfer from Virginia Tech was the starter early on in the year. They're going to get him involved. He's a load back there, along with Tamarick Williams, Hunter Lepke, and Kobe Johnson. He's going to get some carries today, there's no doubt.
Yeah, Quincy Patterson, 6'3", 246-pound, named to the Missouri Valley All-Newcomer team. And they'll go back over to Miller here on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 with the ball resting at the Montana State 47. 1 receiver to the left and right. Miller looking to throw this time on 2nd down. Rolling out over to the left. He sees the opening. He'll run it himself, and he's going to be stopped up that time by Troy Anderson. He put a right shoulder right into him to knock him down. He does get a 5-yard pickup. It's now 3rd and about 5 needed for North Dakota State with the ball resting at the Montana State 42.
Gosh, yeah, these days with football and the hits on the quarterbacks, I love the appreciation for player safety, but you see a Troy Anderson having an opportunity to have a collision with
with
the quarterback. You just want to make sure it's legal, and we need 15 on the field today. There's no doubt about that.
That's called football, Mikey, right?
That's right.
This is the time for those Bobcat fans to be able to get loud. Trips over to the right side. 1 receiver standing the back. It's Patterson yet again back at quarterback, the running type. He'll pull it, keep it himself, running wide over to the left side. He's got a first down run, and then some. He's past the 30, down inside the 20, down to the 10, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds that time short of the touchdown. As he continued to run that, he's going to be knocked out at about the 7-yard line by Trey Webb, the strong safety. The quarterback just pulled it, kept it himself, and this quarterback run game has been what's hurt the Bobcats here in this first quarter.
Yeah, you don't see this very often, but the Bobcats had 2 guys in 1 gap there, Amandre Williams and Trey Webb. I could see them talking to each other there at the end. They were both on the inside of that puller. They needed, Amandre Williams was counting on Trey Webb to be on the outside, cupping the football, and both guys inside and creating that outside seam, and a long run there for Quincy Patterson.
So here we go, 1st and goal with the ball marked up to the 8-yard line of Montana State. The Bison trying to get into the end zone for the first time today. They got a tight end over to the left. They'll run it over to the left with Lipke. He's through the line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the Bison are first to strike. 6-0.
Yeah, just a toss play. Hunter Lipke, get him going downhill with a lot of momentum. We're going to see more of that today. Tough run there by Hunter Lipke.
Yeah, it is. It's an 11-play drive that goes 80 yards and is capped off by an 8-yard touchdown run from Hunter Lipke. And with 6:48 remaining in the first quarter, they're coming up to the line to try to put this one through the uprights and try to make it a 7-0 lead for North Dakota State. Snaps down, holds down, and the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Good for Jake Reinholtz. And North Dakota State will take a 7-0 lead over the Montana State Bobcats. And the Bobcats will get their offense back out there yet again. We'll get a break and be back. You're listening to Bobcat football, the national championship game from Learfield.